Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. I was thinking about Megyn Kelly, a friend of mine, and I wish Megyn success, but I'm thinking, you know what? She may have to book Harvey Weinstein post-rehab in order to make a comeback. Because outside a lot of has-beens, it appears Hollywood wants no part of Megyn. This is a story that was in Variety. They say publicists have essentially blacklisted Megyn Kelly's show. And here's what it says. I'm not booking anyone on her show, says a high-powered publicist with a roster of big names who asked for anonymity due to her overall relationship with Today. I literally haven't pitched anyone even from right out of the gate. The buzz that is out there is so bad. Another well-known publicist who represents one of the celebrities who appeared on Kelly's show wasn't pleased with the interview. I won't plan to have others go on, the publicist said. None specifically have been offered or asked to, but it'll be my preference not to. Part of the problem is self-inflicted, as Kelly's interviews have been somewhat embarrassing. For example, her reference to Jane Fonda's plastic surgery. I don't know if you guys saw that interview. I was feeling sorry for her myself. I mean, I don't dislike Megyn, but I think that she made some bad moves. But Fonda pretends to be outspoken about the work, and I'm using my finger quotes, that she's had done on her face and probably elsewhere. But even a novice journalist knows not to ask questions about such things. Megyn read something where Jane Fonda said, I don't make any apologies for the work I've had done. Plastic surgery. I make no apologies for it. And so Megyn looked at it as, this will be an empowering moment. I will say something that'll be profound. It'll be a tribute to Jane Fonda's feminism and her war for women and blah, blah, blah. And she says something like, you've been very outspoken about the work you've had done. And I just think that, it's a tribute to you, and you look phenomenal. And, and Jane Fonda's like, I didn't think I would be talking about it. So here's what it is. Fonda's a hypocrite. She's not fond of the work she's had to have done. She wants people to believe it's natural. That's why you have work done. You want people to go, everybody that knows you knows you've had work done. But everybody that's new to you doesn't. Fonda's going, I'm going to be in front of a new audience. What are you doing talking about my plastic surgery? I want these people to look at me and go, who's that lady that looks 50 years old? That's Jane Fonda. She's 89 and a half or whatever. And here's Megyn asking this question, and Fonda shoots back, oh, yeah, the movie. Yeah, the movie's a lot of fun. And she completely makes Megyn look like an idiot. Putin did the same thing. The very first interview. It got good ratings for her, but it diminished her as a journalist. So anyway, I'm just saying, I don't know what's going to happen with her. Plastic surgery, I know this is like pregnancy. Don't ask, don't tell. But the ratings for her show are horrible. Page 6 said that she's dragging down the entire Today show franchise. In her time slot, Kelly's show lost 32% compared to last year. But what's worse is Kelly's show was to be the on-ramp for the show that follows. That's the way they do it. They position one thinking, okay, she'll come in strong and we'll get a carryover audience that'll give us that, 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or whatever audience. I don't know which. But Kathy Lee Gifford and Hoda, I don't know how to say her last name, but it's like Hoda Kotb or something. They dropped 26%. And they're blaming it. Look, it could very well just be that Kathy and Hoda are not very good. Kathy Lee, I've watched Kathy Lee a long time. When she, and with touting her relationship with Frank Gifford and blah, blah, blah. And I watched her, and she's a bubbly personality. But she's, Kathy's getting a little long in the tooth. There's a lot of people that could do her job that you're going to want to watch. I don't know who it is, but they're out there. Anyway, they said this. It was a quote. Too many people are turning out NBC. Hoda and Kathy Lee had been a bright spot in the mornings. People are alarmed, the source said of the slide. Another source told us today talent is concerned. The format for Megyn's show doesn't make sense. Her show distracts from today's franchise, the second source said. So they're watching Megyn. They're going, it's not a fit. And I think most of us probably believe the same thing. I've made it, she struggles to make this transition from politics to pop culture. And Megyn Kelly doesn't understand Hollywood, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, as the Harvey Weinstein saga suggests, but her new role differs greatly from the role she had at Fox News. Now, is Kelly tough enough to buck the system and pull an Ellen of sorts? Because Ellen was openly gay, blah, 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 but only time's going to tell. But likely she won't have a lot of time to figure things out. Greta Van Susteren was gone, I think, 6 months? Greta lasted? I think Kelly's clock, they've given her a lot of money. I think it's $17 million. And me and a friend were talking about it, and he said to me, what happens to her if she loses this? I go, where'd she go? I go, I really don't know. The only thing I could think, she might take over one of these, drama shows where she becomes the face of like Tamron Hall, who left NBC because she couldn't stand Megyn Kelly. And now she's doing some, show where it's murder and they explore the subject matter. Why was this person killed and this, that, and the other. So maybe Megyn goes there. Now, $17 million. I'm sure the first year's guaranteed. I don't know what they'd have to buy her out at, but it's nothing to sneeze at. But her lifestyle might change a bit if she can't get something else. But I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen. What did NBC expect? Did they think that Megyn Kelly was going to bring a Fox audience with her? And then she's making a transition from politics to pop culture, and all the pop culture people were revolting against her because she's an ex-Fox person. I'm not booking anybody on the show. Look at who she had. She had a Fox News lady who was harassed by Harvey Weinstein. Good get, because I don't know if anybody else is going to talk to her. Then she had Jane Fonda and Robert Redford. Two old saddlebags. Come on. There are so many more interesting people that she could get. Chadwick Boseman's about to drop a new movie, Black Panther. I talked about it. He's dropping that movie. Get Chadwick out there. That gets you a black audience. There's so many things. I'm not going to try to figure it out for her. It's not for me. But I'll tell you this. It shows the brand of Fox was more important than Megyn Kelly. And it shows, quite frankly, that I'm not trying to say she's not good at what she does, because I think she is. But if you believe the hype that it's all about you, you get what you deserve in Hollywood. I don't know why Megyn made that transition, but let me tell you, there's a lot of conservatives going, yeah, see, we told you. Maybe you're one of them. Anyway, we got a lot more to talk about. Back in a bit.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.